17 things flight attendants secretly hate. You made it through security. Your bag's overhead. Window seat secured. Everything should feel chill. But at 30,000 feet, something's off. An invisible tension that starts to build. And here's the twist. It might be you. Flight attendants are trained to handle just about everything. Turbulence, delays, even airborne tantrums from toddlers. But what really tests their patience? It's not what you'd expect. This isn't about being polite. It's about not being infuriating. Let us pull back the curtain on 17 things flight attendants secretly can stand, and how to avoid becoming the passenger they mentally blacklist by row 3. 1. Using the bathroom during boarding. You're almost at your seat when someone ahead darts into the lav. Seems harmless, right? And if someone's in the bathroom when it's time to push back, you just walked straight into someone else's checklist. The plane can't move. Boarding runs on tight schedules. Every delay affects the entire flight. FAA rules say no takeoff unless everyone's seated. Guess what? Not to the crew. Also, that lav you just rushed into? It was probably still being cleaned or restocked. And no one's silently cursing you while the entire boarding line freezes behind your rolling suitcase. Fix. Hit the restroom before boarding. It's cleaner, roomier. Hogging bins up front and walking 8 rows back messes everything up, especially when front row passengers later can stow their own bags. 2. Bringing half your house as carry-on. You know the type. Roller bag, oversized backpack, 2 shopping bags, a hoodie, a travel pillow the size of a golden retriever, and that's just phase 1. Then they shove it all into the first overhead bin they see, regardless of their seat number. Flight attendants aren't magicians. Space is limited. Golden rule: 1 carry-on, 1 personal item. Use your own bin, not the convenient one you passed 3 rows ago. Want instant crew respect? Don't treat the cabin like your closet. 3. Releasing funk into the cabin, whether it's a tuna sandwich, oversprayed perfume, or bare feet that smell like gym regrets. Strong smells in a pressurized metal tube equals instant villain arc. They hover. 1 earbud out. A quick nod. Water, please. You ignore. Time wasted. They're trying to hydrate 150 people before the ice melts. Cabin air is recycled. That means everyone gets to share the scent you just unleashed. Flight attendants will never call you out for it, but they're dying inside. Keep it neutral. Mild snacks. Fresh socks. Go easy on the cologne. If it would clear a room at a family dinner, leave it on the ground. 4. Ignoring the drink cart like it's not there. You've got your headphones in. The movie's on, and the drink cart rolls up. The attendant gently leans in. Nothing. All it takes. You don't need a TED Talk. Just a second of human acknowledgement, so the cart keeps moving. They're not there to ruin your vibe. 5. Asking to switch seats mid-flight. You spot an empty row and think, jackpot. But here's the thing. Switching seats isn't as simple as musical chairs. Seat assignments matter for balance, safety, and service flow. Jumping around mid-flight causes count discrepancies and puts the crew in an awkward spot. If you want to move, ask before takeoff, or better yet, at the gate. Once you're airborne, your seat is your home. No last-minute real estate deals at cruising altitude. 6. Standing during turbulence. You pop up anyway. Maybe you need your sweater. If they're seated, you should be too. Or your charger. Or your Sudoku book. The seatbelt sign comes on. Bad move. Flight attendants are buckled in for a reason. 1 unexpected drop, and you're a human bowling ball hurtling toward a stranger's lap. Walking during turbulence risks injury to yourself and others. Stay seated. Stay safe. This isn't a CrossFit class. 7. Treating the call button like room service. Used respectfully. The call button is a tool. Used every 10 minutes? It's a red flag. Need water? Fine. Need help with your seatbelt? Sure. Need peanuts, more napkins, and a flight update every 12 minutes? Nope. It's not the engine. It's your flight attendant's soul exiting their body. Push too often, and you'll find yourself downgraded from priority to eventual. Be intentional. This isn't a hotel. It's a pressurized capsule with limited staff and 200 mildly irritable strangers. You're just asking for your shin to be obliterated by a 100-pound metal cart. 8. Stalling the meal cart with decision drama. Rage is not the answer. You've had the menu for an hour. Then the cart arrives, and suddenly, wait, what are the options again? That sigh you hear? Don't be the person who treats their seat like a food court. If you can't decide, just say surprise me. It's for safety cards, not gum wrappers and used tissues. You'll get something edible, and the crew will love you for it. Meal service is fast-paced. Think less restaurant, more pit stop. 9. Taking the chicken shortage personally, they ran out of your first choice meal. Airlines load a fixed number of meals. If 12 people chose chicken before you, and you're number 13, that's not sabotage. That's math. Complaining won't make lasagna appear. And standing in the aisle mid-service? 10. Turning meal service into a buffet, clean-up flight attendants are handing out meals, and you're already trying to give back your trash? Now they're holding a hot tray and a bag of crumbs with nowhere to put it. Not helpful. And stacking your cup inside your bowl, on top of your napkin, under your cookie wrapper? That's not helpful either. That's Jenga. Keep it simple. Flat tray. Wait for trash service. 11. Treating the seat back pocket like a trash can. That pocket in front of you isn't a mini dumpster. Flight attendants often have just 30 minutes to turn a plane around. Leaving behind a garbage graveyard makes their job harder. Leave the pocket the way you found it, maybe even better. Do your part. Toss your trash when the bag comes. 12. Changing diapers on the tray table. Yes, it happens. And yes, it's disgusting. Every airplane lavatory has a changing table. Is it fun? No, but it's there for a reason. Changing your baby in the seat? That's not efficient. That's biological warfare. And handing a dirty diaper to the crew during meal service? Just no. Bag it. Walk it to the lav. Basic humanity applies, even at cruising altitude. Wrap it. 13. Treating the lavatory like a motel bathroom. It's not fancy. It might smell odd, but it still deserves basic decency. Flush. Wipe the sink. Close the door. That's it. Someone's going in after you. Don't leave a trail. Also, don't linger with the door wide open adjusting your shirt. This isn't a changing room at Zara. 14. Zoning out during the safety demo. It takes 90 seconds and shows basic respect for the people keeping you safe. Headphones in. Eyes closed. Scroll mode activated. Some airlines make it fun. Stick around. You might be surprised. But here's the thing. That demo isn't just for show. It could literally save your life. Even frequent flyers forget where the exits are or how the oxygen masks work. Pay attention. Also, 15. Touching the flight crew to get attention. They're not props. They're professionals. Grabbing a flight attendant's arm might feel harmless, but in their world, it's like being tapped by a stranger mid-coffee order. They're often juggling hot drinks, turbulence, and 4 feet of wiggle room. Report it properly. Don't escalate a tense moment into an internet spectacle. Need help? Say excuse me. Use the call button. Make eye contact. Keep your hands to yourself. Always. Sit up. Stow your tray. But a little courtesy goes a long way, especially when you re-sharing recycled air with 180 people and a crew that has been in the sky since 4 a.m. It takes 5 seconds. Be an adult. 16. Filming crew without permission. Someone pulls out a phone during a confrontation. It goes viral. But here's what the internet doesn't see. Recording flight attendants without consent is not only rude, it's often against airline policy. It creates stress in a space that demands calm. Have a real issue? 17. Ignoring the landing instructions. The captain announces descent. Please return your seat backs and tray tables to their upright position. But you? Reclined, tray out, earbuds in, pretending to sleep. Flight attendants always notice. And it's not just protocol, it's safety. You don't fake sleep through turbulence. So don't fake it here either. Don't be that passenger. Air travel is cramped, exhausting, and occasionally chaotic. Remember, flight attendants are not your butlers. They're trained safety professionals navigating a floating workplace packed with caffeine, complaints, and cabin pressure. So don't be the reason they roll their eyes behind the curtain. Fly smart, fly kind, and for the love of everything sacred, leave the tuna salad at home.